My name is Peter Strong. I provide online therapy for anxiety and depression, and I provide this therapy service via Skype. Why choose Skype? Well, the important thing is that for effective online psychotherapy, you really do need to see each other, and of course, Skype allows you to do that, to see each other in real time. This greatly improves the quality of communication, which is necessary for good psychotherapy. So where can you find Skype therapy? Well, if you do a search on Google, you'll find many therapists that are offering therapy online and some offering therapy via Skype. When you want to select someone to work with, do make sure that you email them first and that they answer your questions, and use your judgment, use your intuition to determine if you feel comfortable with the Skype therapist that you are selecting. Make sure they tell you in a detailed way how they can help you overcome your particular problem. If you're suffering from anxiety, ask the Skype therapist how they will help you manage your anxiety. It's very important that you take the initiative here and ask questions to make sure that you're going to get the right kind of treatment or help that you are looking for, that you need. Make sure that the person that you work with is comfortable to work with, that they communicate well, that you feel they are trustworthy, and so on. These are the same exact things you should always look into when selecting an online service or any other service for that matter. If you're seeing a therapist in person, you should exercise the same caution. Make sure that you feel comfortable with that therapist and that they can provide you with a detailed explanation of how they can help you. So that's one important thing. The other important thing I would look for in Skype therapy or online therapy in general is an approach that is focused on teaching you practical methods for working with your anxiety or depression or other emotional difficulties. You don't want to look for a treatment-based approach. Treatment approaches are not good because they don't empower you, they don't give you the tools that you need to manage your own mind. So I don't recommend treatments, and of course I certainly don't recommend medications because they do nothing to help you change the underlying psychological process that causes your emotional suffering. You need to learn psychological skills. So an online therapist should be able to teach you how to work with your emotions and your thoughts and your beliefs and give you practical methods for doing that. That is certainly my focus in mindfulness therapy, which is my specialty that I have been working on for over 10, 12 years now. And the whole focus is on helping you change the relationship that you have with your mind, how to work with emotions to help them heal. And healing is a primary focus in the mindfulness therapy approach. We are not trying to learn to tolerate anxiety. We're not trying to cope with it. We're trying to heal it. We're trying to eliminate it, essentially neutralize it so that you can have returned to a more fulfilling state of being, which is your entitlement. Anxiety is not a natural state. Depression is not a natural state. These are learned, habitual, conditioned states that we acquire, and you need to kind of unlearn those habits. So a good therapist will teach you the methods and tools for doing this that you can use yourself and apply between sessions. That's what you should be looking for. Treatment-based approaches don't do that. You just go as a passive recipient to receive some kind of treatment or medication that is supposed to make the anxiety or depression go away. That just doesn't work. And all my clients have been through that paradigm. They've tried that approach. They've tried medications and talk therapy, just talking about their emotions. It really is not enough to help you change that underlying psychological process that causes your emotional suffering. So if you are interested in really getting to the root of your problems and making big changes that are going to last for the long term and are not a quick fix, then please contact me. I say that mindfulness therapy is certainly not a quick fix, but actually it's much better than talk therapy or counseling. And you can expect, and you should expect, to see significant improvements after the first 3 or 4 sessions. I say that to all my clients. If it takes longer than that, then there's something wrong with the approach, not you. And generally, I would never recommend that you go beyond 12 sessions with any therapist, online or in person, because that indicates that that approach is not really very effective for you. So if you want to really make a change and you want to free yourself from anxiety or depression, and you want to learn strategic, practical methods for doing this, then I recommend mindfulness therapy. If you would like to schedule Skype therapy with me, then please contact me and let's get started. We can schedule a Skype therapy session and you can see for yourself if this approach is right for you, and you can see if in fact it does teach you methods that you can use yourself for working on reducing and eliminating your anxiety or depression. So please contact me if this interests you and we can schedule a therapy session via Skype. Thank you.